Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Gillette. To return this, Marcus Jones. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, the third overall pick in this year's draft. After a decorated career at UNC, it's Drake May.
What a wild draft it was back in April. 6 quarterbacks in the top 12, and Drake May, he was number 3 on that list. He was number 3 because this guy's got some tools now. He's big, he's athletic, he's got a brilliant arm, and he's got quite an opportunity with a first-time head coach here in New England.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They put Bourne in motion right. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled on the play by Poona Ford.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Stevenson with another carry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. That's taken at the 15. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the 5th-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
Hey, let's be honest. The only reason the Chargers drafted in the top 5 was because Justin Herbert wasn't available all season long. An injury cut short his year, but it really didn't cut short his production while he was playing. Still over 3,000 yards and 20 touchdowns. Kid, I can tell you, this is one guy that I love. I mean, I love to watch throw a football.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Johnston brings it in. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Kyle Duggar holding him down. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Ball finds his running back, Gus Edwards. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Hauled down that time by Jonathan Jones.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 from the 41. Herbert throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. This is ahead for about 5. Kyle Duggar holding him down. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Hurst there to grab it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. It's a new set of downs at the 27. Going option, headed left on this first down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, well, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Running behind center with Edwards. And he'll have it down to almost the 10-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Sticking with Edwards here. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots offense headed out for their second drive of the game. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. May now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
May on 1st and 10. Hauled in by Douglas over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. To the air yet again, May. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Man in motion, headed right. On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. The give inside to Stevenson. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Throwing is May. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Chargers getting their offense set for their second drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll try and run this. And this one does not go far.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Herbert now. Gets it to him on the screen. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Kyle Duggar holding him down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
From the gun on third, it's Herbert. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He finds McConkey. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. It's a handoff here to Edwards. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Herbert now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to tuck it and run. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
To the air this time, Herbert. Touchdown, Los Angeles! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New England offense running out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
First down throw for May. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, it's May. Complete over the middle. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On play action, here's May. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That's good for 7 yards. And that's a New England first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
To the air on first down, May. Catch made over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Henry on the catch. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Stopped that time by Marcus May. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. This has been a good drive, but it's at risk here on 3rd down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Chargers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. A timely interception for them there, Brock. That drive sure looked like it was headed for at least 3 and maybe more.
And that quarterback wants that throw back so much so. You could feel it right when he let it go.
Yeah.
That was a route they've been working on, and a lot of offensive effort goes by the wayside as the defense finally gets itself off the field.
The Chargers and Gus Edwards headed back out on offense. And that lead they've got, Brock, they are never going to have to worry about losing it if they keep scoring every time they touch this football.
Is that how it works?
It surprisingly is. You know, if you have the lead and you don't lose it, you win.
And that type of start, well, you wanted all 17 games of a season, but you're lucky to get it more than once.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Edwards. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He's got a man left, and he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Handoff headed right. It's Edwards. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Man in motion here. His shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Gibson. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Patriots running their offense out there. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And they send a man in motion. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance focusing on the catch and keeping those feet in bounds.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, for pitchers, you'll hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high-percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Here's 2nd and 11. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Gibson here from the gun. And they had that one contained right at the line. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. This is Stevenson heading right. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They go again with Stevenson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They've got 1st down from the 31. They go play action here. Vacates quickly left side. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. He's got a gain of 6 there. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
May now on 3rd down. That's taken in by Henry. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Up and good from Joseph. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Now, after that return, we've got an injured player getting some assistance as we momentarily step aside. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing on first is Herbert. That's completed right side. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's on the move. Now here he goes.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a first.
When a play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. That's caught at the 4. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Edwards will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. No gain, maybe just a couple of inches on the run. That brings up 4th and goal.
Well, this defense simply outplayed the offense here on these first 3 downs. And now they put this offense in the unenviable position of deciding what to do on 4th and goal.
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
May now from the gun. He'll get this to Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. May on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. Here's May to the air. He's got the hook up to Bourne. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They've got a man in motion. 1st down throw for May. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and 3 now. On the option, it's Stevenson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. It's the Patriots who have 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 24. Connecting on a slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
May trying again here on 2nd. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And this is down all the way to the 3. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Gibson will take it in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a 1-score game before halftime. Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Patriots and quarterback Drake May ready to go once more on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. To the air on 1st down. May. Henry on the catch. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 3 now. Operating from the gun. Here's May. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Looking to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
He's back to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. We've reached the break. The Chargers visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to Orlando. Turn things over to our buddy Jonathan Coachman in the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the second half. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First and 10, Herbert. He's got a man left. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running behind center with Edwards. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Juke the defender. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Sticking with Edwards here. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jelani Tavai ranging in for the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
To the air this time, Herbert. A quick slant, here's McConkey. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And the Patriots in the nickel for this 3rd down call. Herbert from the gun. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation, and he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run by Stevenson. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it, but that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Gibson. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by Deion Henley. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
2nd and 8. Gets it quickly to Douglas. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, that's one of those plays when you call it, you expect to get decent yards every time. Seeing it stopped at the line, man, that's deflating offensively.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Sent to the ground by Khalil Mack. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. May now from the gun. He has the 1st over the middle. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. The give inside to Gibson. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a 1st for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 42. That's taken in by Bell. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. On the option, here's Gibson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing play action, May. He fires one deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots grab the lead on their first series of the half. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Chargers and this running back headed back out for a new series. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds McConkey. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Handoff headed right, it's Edwards. He's contained at the line for no gain. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
2nd and 10 now. Hit some space around midfield. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's Edwards. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now try the right side with Edwards. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Herbert now, blitz coming. This is reeled in by Edwards. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
It's Edwards on the carry. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. He gets 6 on that play, and the Chargers will have a first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Herbert back to throw. It's an LA touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Dicker on now for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. The Patriots are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Stopped that time by Marcus May. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's May. He's got the hook up to Bourne. And he gets him around 6 there. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Operating from the gun, here's May. This one falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up second down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Back to the air, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air yet again, May. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on first is Herbert. Completed here to Johnston. And he'll get it up to the 27. Second and 3 now. From the 27. Got a man. Palmer has it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Johnston brings it in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They'll send their tight end right. Now Herbert again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds. It's a gain of 4. And the Chargers will have a first.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. He's on the move. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Well, I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's Edwards on the carry. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. It's a handoff here to Edwards. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound a defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. To the air this time, Herbert. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Back to the air, Herbert. Pass is caught at the 9. He goes the distance. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers make it a 10-point ball game. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Here's New England ready once again on offense. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. May now from the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw for May. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 46. Throw reeled in by Stevenson. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, Instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
1st and 10 now from the 30. May looking to throw. Pulled in by Bourne. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a New England first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. May. This throw is caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here he goes on the bootleg. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms, but it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws, they'll find a drop at some point, too.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a give to Stevenson coming right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Has it down close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
4th down's going to bring out Joey Sly and the Patriots field goal unit for the first time. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A give to Edwards. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Makes the grab inbounds left side. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. They're both quarterback and tight end. Went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 39. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at them. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Handoff now to the receiver. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard, well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. They did it! He made the interception! Jelani Tavai picks it off. And the Patriots have some new life in the 4th. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. First and 10 now from the 30. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Made a throw it. Into traffic, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Putting a receiver in motion. Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, it's May. Connecting on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw into double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 27. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running behind center with Edwards. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Being offenses love execution plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
2nd and 3 now. On the ground, it's Edwards again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Sticking with Edwards here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. To the air this time, Herbert. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now Edwards. And they wrap him up after a short push to the 42. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So out now comes the punter. J.K. Scott will kick it away. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Chargers don't want to see this one go to overtime. Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Pats will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now. He's on the move. Steps up and he's running with it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a New England 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
That finds Gibson complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Now to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Here he is to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They go again with Stevenson. He still has room inside the 30. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire game now hangs on this attempt by Joey Sly. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. The entire game now resting on the right foot of this kicker. A very short kick here from the right hash. That one is good! And he hits one more time to win them this game! So this is a win for the Patriots. And with overtime in their back pocket, they weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner. What a memorable way to win it. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Patriots emerge as winners, as with that, we'll sign off from New England.